Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the fourth episode of Behind the Song. This is a series dedicated to diving deeper into the music and message of the songs that make up our latest album, Everyone Everywhere, which is out right now. Today, we're talking about the song Human 2.
I'm kinda jealous when the birds fly. Sometimes it feels like we're sailing alone.
Alright, Human 2 is the second track off the latest album, and it's one of my personal favorites and unique in a couple ways, such as the music was actually really different whenever it was written initially. The way that it turned out on the record is completely different than the way it was written. But the message, the overall message about unity, accepting one another, and breaking down the things that make us human, that was already there, but the music was born in this kind of like blues rock, Gary Clark kind of feel, and I felt that had been done already by so many bands, and I didn't want that message to be, more or less wasted on a chord structure or, a piece of music that I felt could have been better. So I held off on finishing the music, and then one day when I was messing with my looping pedal, I came up with those two chords. I was, for the guitar nerds out there, this song is half a step down, tuned half a step down. It's the only song that we've ever recorded like that, to my knowledge. And I was looping these two chords and messing around, just really practicing some slide techniques. And I thought that those two chords, whenever it got married with that main hook that you hear on the chorus, I thought that was a really cool marriage of, light and dark sounds and textures. And it's also unique because this song was not played out live until we had already completed it in the studio. So a lot of this song grew in the studio and it grew in the rehearsal room. Matt and the rest of the band were really influential on the sounds that you hear on this tune, and also the structure, specifically the outro, when it goes into that big rock psychedelic freak out. You hear that scream, which I believe was the last vocal take. It might have been the last vocal take we did that day, because it was by far the most painful scream I think I've ever laid down on a record. You can hear what I'm talking about whenever you listen to it. But as far as influences go, I think there's a lot of 90s influence on this one. I think there's a little bit of funk influence. You can hear that on the bass guitar. And then there's also, more importantly, there's a lot of power trio / pop rock. Like I grew up loving bands like the Romantics and the Knack, and stuff like that. So I think a lot of that high energy pop rock comes out. And there's also some punk rock moments, and again, this is just the overall theme of the record. We didn't want the record to have one specific genre or two specific genres. We wanted each song to be able to stand out in its own right. And I think this one, especially now, with what we're going through as far as social distancing and being reminded to check in with one another and love one another, I think the song is really relevant. And I'm just super proud of Matt and the rest of the band, the way it turned out, and hope you guys enjoy it. The rest of the record, Everyone Everywhere, is live right now, anywhere you find music, and we are so excited. It's been a long journey to get this record out, and it is absolutely the best thing that we've got right now. And thank you to everybody that's spreading the word, especially in these hard times. We love you, and we will be back on the road as soon as possible when it's safe. Y'all be well. Take care.
Just like you.